He met some Mexican. Hey, sorry. I'm all tied up here. So, Sarah Palin. That was it. That was the fucking joke. And it's funny because it's true. But you have to admire that woman. I mean, give her a little credit. I mean, the only thing that she's actually famous for is failing. She didn't win. But at the same time, she's got 2 TV shows now. She's got one on Fox News and one on the Learning Channel, which is an achievement in and of itself, because she got Learning and Fox News in the same sentence. And, you know, you can't really blame McCain for picking her as a running mate back then, because he was only asking her to run for vice president of the United States. It's not like that is a big achievement in office. Look at Biden. He has Tourette's and he's doing the job just fine. And, you know, she's just as incompetent as all the other predecessors for her job. And she's hot, so I guess you have to go ahead and pick her as a running mate. And don't tell me that she's not hot. She's the only politician that I know of that has a parody porno that's named after her. Nailin' Palin. You don't see it from anybody else. You don't see Pokin' Pelosi. Horny for Hillary. Scoring with Scalia. That'd give you nightmares. My personal favorite would be boned by Biden. And it already has a catchphrase of like, well, this is a big fucking deal, isn't it? So, I watch a lot of porno. There we go. Move from porno. It's probably because I'm a bit damaged. I blame that for my upbringing. It seems that everybody here is mixed tonight. I am half Filipino, half Irish, which means that I'm an excellent cook, I'm very superstitious, and I'm an alcoholic. My household growing up was pretty interesting. My mother is like the mother from that 70s show, but Filipino. So a lot more superstition. And all she wants to do is feed you. You know, Thanksgiving, it's a 20-pound bird, and she's also got a breast in the oven as well, because she wants everyone to have leftovers. Mom, there's only 4 people in this goddamn family. I don't know who you're feeding. I mean, this isn't the cast of The Biggest Loser. So, you know, that's all she wants to do. She wants you to be fed and loved. And then there's my father, 27-year Army vet, former drill sergeant, thinks that the guy from Full Metal Jacket was a pussy because he got shot, and just looks, and everything has to be tough, mean. So that's why I am the way I am, because I was raised by Satan's apprentice and a Care Bear. And nothing really defines the dichotomy of growing up in a household like that and the actual talk. You know, that uncomfortable talk that when your parents finally realize that they should say something to you about sex. It comes at you in your early teens, and then my mother, who has to do everything properly, went and bought a book. I'm going to the bookstore, and I bought a book. And she's not actually going to trust me to read this. We have to read it together. We sit on the edge of the bed. This is like a bedtime story from hell. This is nothing that anybody ever wants to go through. So we sit down on the bed, and we're flipping our pages. And you can tell that this book was definitely from the 1970s, from the copious amounts of chest hair and other body hair that were on all the cartoons. And as we're flipping through there, we get to the section on genitalia. And this, my friends, is what people with head traumas call the moment of impact. The moment where, exactly right after this, you don't remember anything that happened afterwards. It's where she points to the male genitalia and she goes, well, that's a penis. That's what you have. And this is a vagina. That's what I have. Nothing. Nothing after that. My father, the soldier, well, if he wants you to remember something, he's going to make it quick and dirty. He watched a lot of Patton. He just walked into my room one day and threw a box at me. And I picked up this box, and it had a little M16 on it. And it said, "Wrap your weapons, soldier." He gave me military-grade, government-issued condoms. And I looked at it, and I said, "Seriously?" And he said, "Yes, as a matter of fact, they're camouflaged, so they'll never see you coming." That's my time tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You have a good night.